Hello and welcome back to the Reaper. So we're in our beloved AV-8B Harrier, and today we're going to look at the laser guided Maverick. So it's just had this video requested, so let's go and do it. So first of all, let's arm ourselves up. We're going to need in the pods a lightning pod. We're going to need the AGM-65Es. There we go, and let's get that armed up.
Request rearming.
Okay, we're armed up. Let's get through the runway.
Brakes off in 3, 2, 1, now. And nozzles down. I've not done this in very long.
Same here.
And wheels up. Nozzles 20.
Right, so we're up in the air. Let's start setting our Harrier up to use the laser Mavericks. Now, we're going to have to use the lightning pod to generate the laser, to self-laze. So we're going to have to go through the targeting pod a bit, but this is not a video really about the targeting pod. So first things first, the usual things. Master arm on, air to ground mode. In my left DDI, excuse me, my left MFD, I'm going to go back to the main screen. We're going to go to stores, and you can see we've got 4 L Mavericks. I'm going to click up here and select the Maverick. It's showing here 1111. That's the code, the laser code that's set at the moment. Each laser has a separate code, and this is currently set as 111, which is the basic error code, if you like. It means nothing's selected. Okay. Next thing, we need to go and set our laser code up. So in this screen here, we're going to go to menu. We're going to go to DMT, which is going to be generating the laser. We are going to go to code on the top left. So you can see it's currently at 111 up here in the UFC, so let's change that. Let's clear. And 1688 is the one we're going to use. It's a legitimate code. Enter. And it's accepted that because we can see on the LMAV screen, these LMAVs are now looking for 1688. Okay? Now we've got to get our lightning targeting pods set up. So stand by. Menu. TPOD. So next we want to use this button here to select the laser. So once again to laser. Then we're going to turn on our TDC so that we can start targeting with the pod, or aiming the pod. And then we're going to click standby. We now have this up here on the HUD. This chap here is where our targeted pod is pointing, and we can adjust it with the TDC commands. You can see that I'm highlighting here, TDC left, forward and whatnot. Okay, now I've got to go and roughly find the target with my eyes, so stand by. Skaze just pointed out one thing to me. You can actually change the code from this screen here, the store's LMAV page. You could click code in here, 1688. So you can actually do it from there. You don't have to do it through the DNT, but both work, so I don't suppose it really matters. Right, so let me find my target. Right, so I'm going to do an initial run to essentially lock up the target, if you like, with the lightning pod. So let's turn in. Use our TDC selected to start moving the item about, as you can see. Out of interest, if you want to reset it back to ball sight, you can press nose wheel steering undesignate button, and it will recage back to ball sight up there. So let's move it down. I think we've got some bad guys down there. Let's have a little look. So we're looking in the lightning pod screen here. And what we would need to do is get it close enough to one of those vehicles that it recognises it as a vehicle and can lock onto it. There you go, you see how it kind of snapped to that vehicle. Okay, we could fire our missile now, but just to show you that we can, we're going to go around for a second pass. So we're going to fly right over that target. The lightning pod will stay locked onto that vehicle. Right, so we've passed over the target now. The next thing we want to do is actually turn our laser on. So we're going to click here, safe. Then we're going to click fire, and the laser is now firing. Now we don't want to leave the laser on all the time. Do you know how long we can leave it on for, Sky, before it burns out?
I'm not sure, but I don't think it's modeled in the Harrier yet.
Oh, okay. Right, now we've got a useful thing up here on our HUD, the distance to the target, currently 3 miles and greeting. So we're going to go up to about 4 miles or so. Right, the next thing we're going to do is press the cage uncage button and power. As you can see, that activates the laser scan and search on the actual Maverick itself. It's got a little cross that's scanning left to right and it's looking for the laser that we've got lased on the target somewhere over there. Okay, so we're going to do that. When it finds the laser, it will stop searching and give us some different terminology. Okay, coming around to the target now. Slowing down. That laser's going to catch it there, and it's caught it. It's stopped searching, and you can see it's got the laser identifier mark there where the target is, and you can see we've got a square now here in our Maverick screen. Means we're ready to fire. Basically, I'm going to put that square right in the middle of our crosshair, if you like. You can see it's telling us it's in range there. We've got 4 LMAV selected, and we're 5 miles from the target. I'm just going to wait to get a little bit closer because I can. What you could do is ripple several off once if you did it quickly. Ripple all 4 off in one run, but we're just taking it easy now. Okay, we're going to fire that weapon now. Just show what we used to fire it. Bomb pickle there. And shack. Target destroyed. And what we can do now is move use the target designator movement to get locked onto the next target now. And we can just go around and keep taking them out one by one with our laser Maverick. Right, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope it helped. Have you got anything you want to add, Skye?
No, just remember to always make sure the laser is not in training mode and that it's firing, because it's really easy to miss out on the Harrier.
Roger, so there was a mode that I showed earlier on. It said training by standard, and we changed it here to laser. Lovely. Hope that helps, and we'll see you later.